where makers gather round. It's time to spread that crafty sound. Paper, ink, stamps and snips, we're rolling up our sleeves. Come get your tips, from fresh ideas to color so bold. New techniques and stories told. Every card a little piece of art. Let's dive in, let's make a start. New in the studio, Lisa's here. Spark your style, bring some cheer. Stamp it, snip it, let it flow. Watch your creativity grow.
Hey friends, is your creativity growing? I hope so. Good evening. My name is Lisa Schmidt, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Welcome to New in the Studio. It's Monday, but we were up at the Refuge last night, staying overnight after having a group there. Not just any group, but a group of urban sketchers, because my sister was and is here from Seattle. Whoop, whoop, shout out to Kim. I'm super excited to have her, but she goes home tomorrow.
Hi, Tina.
That's too bad. But I was convinced it was Wednesday, and I was like, oh, we have a whole day. She's like, no, it's tomorrow. I'm like, oh, okay. Anyway, we have a whole evening. So I am excited to share with you something that's coming out in July in the online exclusive, and it's called Summer Happiness. To me, those two words just are perfect together, right? Summer Happiness. So let me show you. The first thing that I'm very excited to show you is it has washi tape. I just love the big thick washi tape. And you can see we've got all these different fun images, and I'll show you those in a moment also. But isn't that fun? Big washi tape. And then we've got the stamps, of course, that coordinate with the images. So we've got cherries and the little pop bottle. Has a little lemon or lime in it. A sun. We've got pineapple, which to me means Hawaii, which is perfect. A little flower, some flip-flops, a little flower, camera, sunglasses, and then it says Summer Adventures, which I think like that's perfect for a scrapbook page, or So Happy Together, fun in the sun. So I did something tonight as a tip or today when I saw getting ready for this, when I thought of Mary Jo, because she says she always stamps her stamps first in red. So then she can find them when they're sitting on a table or something, because they're not just clear. She can actually see them. So I was like, oh, okay, I think I'm going to try that. But I did get red like all over myself.
Hi, Cheryl.
But I stamped it on, and I actually glued on the harder piece of plastic, and then I stamped on the paper, glued on the hard piece of plastic, put them back on. The words are backwards, but it doesn't matter. At least then I know if I have all my stamps like we used to have. So I think they're coming out something similar to this. And then we have dies to coordinate with everything. I did notice there's a couple of bonus dies. So there are 2 flowers. There's also the outline of a flower. So that's just a flower in and of itself. And then there are, again, the outline of the sunglasses as well as the actual sunglasses. And then some leaves for the cherry. So lots of fun things. And
One moment, please. Just in case, folks, we are having thunder and lightning, and our lights just flickered a little bit. So if we go off the air, sorry for that.
No.
Just preparing people in case we go dark.
And I wrote up here with our Stampin' Up! White pen, which I'm loving, 15, because I knew how many were here. What?
Cheryl's glad to hear my voice after seeing your hand.
Oh, come on. Come on now. Be nice. All right. The first card I'm going to make, I'm going to use that great washi tape, of course. So that card is going to be, I did feel them flicker again. No. I am going to use Coastal Cabana. I believe that's the color in here. I looked on the package, it didn't show any color, but Coastal Cabana and Strawberry Slush, because I think those are the colors that are in there. So this is just about 3.5 inches wide. And so I'm going to cover my 3.5 inch wide paper with my washi tape. And I noticed that, and remember, you can peel it up and move it. I might do it the other way because it's so big. I might put the paper on top of it. The design repeats at the pop bottle and the cherry. That's what I noticed. I want the sunglasses on for sure. So I'm going to go like that. There we go. And then I'm just going to tear that. Oops, I didn't want to tear it quite that close. That's all right. We'll tuck it under. Oh, wow. I don't even know if you've really noticed, but I'm going to go ahead and tuck that under there and then fold it back. So maybe use scissors next time. I always tear washi tape, but I'm just going to tuck that little piece under there like that. And nobody will even notice as long as you don't tell them. And we'll just tuck this around the back here like that. There we go. Love it. Okay, I'm done. It's so cute. So I'm going to put it on the strawberry slush, and then just a little bit of the edges showing. Probably could have had a little bit more of the edge maybe, and then I'm going to stick it on here on the Coastal Cabana. So I was just thinking I could even cut that to make it a little bit more, but I'm going to leave it the way it is. You know what? I have not cut washi tape on paper, but I'm sure it would work. I'm 99% sure, not 100%, so I'm not going to do it right now. Because then I'd be.
It's not as thick as 2 pieces of cardstock.
No,
so it
it's
should
not.
be okay.
You think I should do it?
Whatever you want.
All right, I'm going to do it. Living on the wild side. Okay, I'm going to trim off. I don't want my sunglasses. I know I already put adhesive on it, but I'm just going to trim off a tiny bit. Oh, yeah. Okay, we're fine. Whew. You know, I didn't know. And let's go ahead and put this. I don't feel adhesive on the washi tape part. So let's get that.
Hey, Joe.
I wonder if the adhesive doesn't stick to the washi tape.
Oh.
I happen to have my handy dandy coming right out of the bottle. I just used it, so I know it works. Glue. So that will hold it for the edges then. That's
so
interesting.
You know, Mary Jo's willing to hide your secret in case.
My hands. All right. Well, you know what? It's always good to have friends, right? All right. Yeah, I like that a little bit better. I have just a tiny bit more of the strawberry. I didn't want the edge to show. All right, I'm peeling. Didn't want the edge to show. It wouldn't be a
broadcast without a peel.
That's right. Banana, peel. I don't want the edges to show. I want it to go edge to edge. So there we go. But I got to move it up. I didn't think that would be so difficult to get it. There we go. Now I have glue and red on my hands. Okay, this piece is going to go right in here in the middle, and it should all stick just fine. So let's put some adhesive on that. And I guess I could fold my card first.
That'd be a good idea.
I did wash my hands once. So we'll see.
That's why you need a bone folder, so you're not running your fingers down.
That's right, your inky fingers. Inky fingers. There you go. All right. Let's go ahead and stick this on. Adorb. Looks like I'm going to have to cut the end anyway, so there you go. The end is a little bit over the edge, which we don't want that. So I'm going to just trim off. Always good to keep a little paper cutter right by your space. Don't get your finger in there, though. All right. Cute, right? So far, just super cute. We are going to add a little sentiment. I am using the dies from the Spotlight on Nature, and I'm going to stamp my stamp first, but I really like those sunglasses, so I want to be able to see them. So I might put my sentiment over on this side, just because I already said it like 3 times. I like the sunglasses. So, all right, we are going to.
Do you like the sunglasses?
I do like the sunglasses. I am going to stamp in Coastal Cabana, and the stamp says, "Fun in the sun." Could be a birthday, could be anything. So, fun in the sun. Yeah, that works just fine. It's a little bit light, but I think that's okay. Could do it in black also. I'm going to stick with my. You could also stamp on this in white, but I thought that was kind of fun. All right, let's pop this one up because we can. Why would we not want to pop it up, right? This one right here. Just pull that off. Sticky fingers. That's okay. There's a lot of sticky things. There we go. All right, fun in the sun. I'm going to put that right here. And yeah, I'm going to cover up this side just like that. That looks cute. Even though I kind of like it on the left side, I'm going to cover it up. And I already told you why. So let's stick this over here. Fun in the sun. And I did grab a little bit of ribbon. I wasn't sure if I wanted it or not. And I brought over some twine. I don't think I really need either because I'm not going to peel this up again to do the twine. So actually, that is what I wanted, the twine. So I'm just going to poke it under there. See? Just like Dave said, it wouldn't be a broadcast if we didn't peel something. So
And the colors in the washi tape are Coastal Cabana, Crushed Curry, Lost Lagoon, Petal Pink, Secret Sea, and Strawberry Slush. I'll put it in the chat.
Thank you. Could you write it on a piece of paper for me too? Thank you. That's wonderful. Of course they would have it on the website. That's great. All right, let's grab some scissors. And I'm just going to tie a little knot on this side over here. Just like that. I want it to go under this. Under everything. Like that. There we go. All right. Fun in the sun. Today I was gardening in the sun, weeding, which I love being in the sun. I'm just going to turn it over so I can make sure that that stays under there. There we go. I'm just going to tie a little knot. I don't really need a bow. Just a knot is fine. There we go. All right. Trim that off. Tuck it under, make it stay where I want it to stay. Isn't that cute? I think it's really, really cute. And then inside, let's go ahead and stamp something from our, I'm going to stamp the flip-flops. And I'm going to stamp them again in Coastal Cabana because that's our kind of our main color. Strawberry Slush would have looked good as well. Yeah, I'm just going to stamp those. They're a little bit light over there, and that's just fine. Okay, we'll pop this in. I hear the rain.
I know.
The rain in Spain.
Our internet connection, though, is now all underground, so that should be safe. But our power, we'll see.
All right, well, and because I trimmed the card, I have to trim the inside too. There we go. Okay, here we are. Perfect. So cute, so cute. Isn't that fun? Yes, yes, it is.
Very fun.
Fun card. Always can count on Tina. Do you have anything you want to share with us?
Of course I do.
Okay. Well, I have one more card, so I was just checking.
As you know, for everything you ever could possibly need in the way of stamping, come over to thestamperstudio.com. Once you're there, you can shop for your products. Now, if you are a demonstrator, you can be ordering Summer Happiness right now as a preview. However, if you are one of our regular customers starting July 1st,
you know, I don't think it's July 1st. I will check right now.
Either.
It's July.
As soon
It would
as
be
I
July
said that, I
7th.
was like, that
July
sounds wrong.
7th.
But actually, the thing I want to talk to you about anyway is our annual garage sale. Our annual Stamper Studio garage sale is coming up June 25th and 26th here in our Minnetonka location. You can come and shop literally thousands of new and gently used products to fill out your stash. We are open on Thursday from 8 until 6, Friday from 8 until noon here in Minnetonka. And if you have some things that you're like, you know what, I have used this, it served its purpose, but I'm ready for it to find a new home, you can bring those things as well. Have them here by the 24th. Price everything, put your initials on that, and then we will sell it for you at the garage sale. If you're one of our customers, you will then earn credit towards new things. Who doesn't like getting new things? And even better, that you're paying for it with things that you're done with anyway. So great opportunity for you there. And as our demonstrators know, you can bring your stuff as well, and we will sell those on your behalf. So our annual Stamper Studio garage sale coming up June 25th and 26th.
All right. Thanks, Dave. Well, this next card, I'm going to use Crisp Cantaloupe, and I'm cutting it this way. So it's 4 1/4 by 11 and just folding it like that. And of course, if I'm going to use our new in color, I want to use our new in color designer paper. So I want to show you that. Look how fun this is. And if you haven't seen, polka dots are my favorite, large or small, but let's just flip through. We've got our polka dots and stripes. Very nice. Ooh, ah. And More polka dots and
And I like
stripes.
that this is 12 by 12 because frequently
big
the
polka
in-color
dots.
stuff is 6 by 6, which is fine. But
Yes.
12 by 12 just gives you more options.
And then there are these like swaths of color, like a paintbrush. So those are the in colors in 12 by 12. And we are going to put them on here. I'm thinking, do I want a ribbon? And before I stick it, I do not want a ribbon. Look at that. Of course, when I think ahead, I don't want it. Let's go ahead and just stick this on. We're going to go ahead and stamp, and we're going to use a new product that I had not had before that you are certainly going to want in your little hands ASAP, just saying. All right. Isn't that cute? I mean, I just love the crisp cantaloupe, how it just looks good. Okay. We are going to stamp a couple of the images from the stamp set. Let's get rid of that paper. And we're going to go ahead and stamp the flip-flops, the flower, and the pineapple. Those are the three things we're going to put on the front. So I'm going to start with the pineapple, being probably one of my favorites. I'm not sure if I'm going to want to stamp it in black, but I'm going to check it out and see. So let's see. I'm pretty sure we can stamp and then color. That's the idea anyway. And I want my mat, which is right here. All right. So I'm going to stamp my little pineapple. Oh, yeah. Totally fine. I'm going to stamp it one more time. Just the first time. Sometimes it doesn't come out as clear. I'm going to go ahead and stamp all three of them, and then we'll take care of coloring them. Stamp that a second time. Oh, much better. See that? The second time you use a stamp, it comes out darker. So just so I don't forget, it's not that one. It's not that one. And then we're going to use our little daisy. Daisy is really cute too. And you could die cut all of these out of the washi tape instead of stamping them if you wanted to.
Slide up just a little bit for me.
Yes,
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Now I'm going to color them, and this is where the fun part comes in, because I am going to use one of our new, or several of our new shimmer brushes. So these are super, super cool. They're in the new in colors, and this one, I have one I haven't used before, and I think I'll show you how to open it. But you just pull it off. But to open it and get it started, there's a little band in here. And you take that out, and then you put this back in, and it punctures the ink. But check this out. It has a little rubber squeezy thing so that I can color. So my pineapple, I was thinking, yeah, okay. I'm going to color it this beautiful shimmer in Golden Glow. And we won't be able to see the shimmer too much, but colors really nicely. Okay, so that's going to be in the Golden Glow. And I could have done the top in pine, but you know what? I kind of wanted a fun color, so I'm doing the darker of the lemon lime twist. So let's just add some color to that. And don't you just love pineapple? So fun. Such a fun fruit. I have a sign posted in my classroom that says, it's kind of just for me on the side of a wall. It says, stand tall like a pineapple. Wear a crown, be sweet on the stand tall, wear a crown and be sweet on the inside. I hate when you can't say it exactly right. It kind of loses the effect, but there we go. All right, so there's one, cute. And then the flip-flops I am going to do in your favorite color and mine, hydrangea hue. Hue is going to be this color.
The green you use the peaceful pine, right?
I did not. I used lemon lime twist in the darker color.
Oh.
Yeah. I was just thinking, do we want I'm going to do the flip-flops in the blue. Oh, love this color. So pretty. Hydrangea hue. What a cool color.
And the hydrangea hue shimmer marker is currently not available. But the great thing is you can now, they have the service. They will email you when it becomes available again.
Yeah, and you know what? I ordered two by mistake, so.
If you need one, we've got one.
Yep. All right. Then the last one, the flower, I'm going to color in crisp cantaloupe. And yes, I think I did open all of these. Yep. So is this crisp cantaloupe? All of a sudden I was like, wait, is it? Or is it no, it barely blush. I thought it was crisp cantaloupe, but I'm going to color it in this color anyway. I was thinking it was, well, I could see it's probably not quite as dark, but that's okay. We're going to go with it. I think crisp cantaloupe, it's very hard to say 3 times, but crisp cantaloupe is probably the one color I did not get immediately. So therefore, I didn't have it. We'll just do some of that yellow in the middle. Still cute. All right, let's go ahead and look at these. They're just so fun. They're just so fun. Love them. We're going to go ahead and die cut these out, our little images. So grab the dies here. And we're going to use...
Berry Blush is also currently unavailable. Sorry.
Okay, that's all right. So when I put something like a flower like this on, I'm looking right away. I notice that these 3 are kind of the same. So that's what I'm looking for. Is there's three on this side that are the same, and like these 2 are the same. So when I'm putting them on, I can see on the flower probably it's going to go like that. Those 2, but no. So let's keep moving and see. All right. The next thing I'm going to look for is that big one on the top, and see if that lines up. Again, no, but it lines up with this one. There we go. There it is. And I'm just going to put a little piece of our Post-it note tape on there. You can use a Post-it note or
washi tape.
Yes, thank you.
Painter's tape.
Not this washi tape though. Don't waste it on that.
But if you die cut it, you could have a little edge that you might use.
True. All right, let's get our sandals. I almost call them slippers. That's what they call them in
Hawaii.
Hawaii. Oh, yeah. So stamp our little
slippers.
slippers. Yeah, they don't call them flip-flops or sandals. They call them slippers. All right. Why do they call them slippers, Dave?
Just what they've always been called, as far as I know.
Okay, just checking. All right, so there's that one, and then we still have our super cute little pineapple, which I want to put these. Yes, I have the other one because I'm home. I actually have both of them. Haha. But I'm still putting them in the wrong way. There we go. 1, 2, 3. There we are. Okay. And the last one, we'll grab the pineapple and stick that in. Sandal.
I was trying to go with slipper, somehow came out of
Yeah,
that.
Gaita is a little different, but yeah, sandals. Which means it's, yeah. Anyway, all right. So let's go ahead and die cut these out, and then we will pop them on in the cutest way. But you know what? I don't have my E, so it wasn't grabbing. When I say that, I mean this plate needs to be further than this plate in order for it to really grab the plates easily. So push that. There it goes. Boom. So much easier. There it is. Da-da-da. All right. Now, to put these on our card, make sure I've got it the right way. Yes, I am going to use our little square punch. Our little square punch. So we're just going to punch a little piece of paper. 1 and 2 and 3. See, that's what I use the scraps for, Dave. The ones.
Okay.
Okay. All right, and of course I'm going to pop these up because we need to. We just need to. So let's pop up our flower. Aren't they cute? What do you guys think?
Very cute.
I see lots of Dave putting in the shimmer brush numbers. All right, what do you guys think? And like I said, you could just die cut out the, I'm trying to say, which way does this flower go? You could just die cut out the washi tape too, because then you would just have it. And if you were going to do that, you probably die cut, I would guess, a bunch of them. I don't know. Maybe not. All right. I'll stick that on another one here. That. And, of course, our pineapple. Last, but certainly not least. Okay. These are going to go right here. Just like that. I'm going to put the flower in the middle. Look how cute. Isn't that sweet? I think it's really fun. So I'm going to start with my edges, adhering them because I can always center the middle, but I cannot, if I run too close to the edge, I can't move it. Well, I can, but I don't want to. You know, I've already picked up so many things. So I'm going to put these just a little bit in on one side. There we go. Great. And just a little bit in on the other side, like that.
Joe says it looks like summertime fun.
Yes, it does, except it's storming outside right now. I don't understand that. That's okay. All right.
Or your card looks like summertime
I know. Cute. So cute. Now, for the words, we are going to stamp, not with that one. That one's a little thick. We're going to stamp Summer Adventures. And I'm just going to stamp that in black. Memento black. And not the thick one. I wanted the thin one. I just made sure it will fit on here because I don't want too much of the white showing, you know. Summer Adventures. There we go. Nice.
Very nice.
Yes, isn't that so fun? I want to put the lid on. Here it is. All right. And I will just trim that. But you know what? I still don't like trimming because I don't feel like I trim straight. So I'm going to do that. That will make it trim straight. Okay. Summer Adventures on the bottom. So cute. Yeah, I probably should pop this up. I popped everything else up, so let's go ahead and.
Hey, Laverne.
Hey. Hey, Laverne.
Kim
How are you? All right. Summer Adventures. There we go. Super cute.
Very cute.
Super cute. And, you know, because I can, I'm going to add a few of the gems in colors because that would be very cute. And actually, I was thinking one inside the flower. A flower always calls for something in the middle. So let's see if we want to do that. I think we do. Let's grab this and, oh yeah, absolutely want to do that. And I might stop there, because I don't know I have other space to put things. I think we're good with that. I know, don't pass out. More is more. But how fun is that? So very, very fun. And then you put your cardstock on the inside, which I don't see right here. So just pop a cardstock on the inside and you'll be good. And on the inside, on my white cardstock, I am going to add a little piece of that because then it just looks cute. All right, so that's what I have for you. Summer Happiness. Here it is, Summer Happiness. Isn't that fun? I think it's just really fun. I love the washi tape. I think it would be very fun to die cut out the washi tape pieces. Probably I would stick them on a piece of white and then die cut them out. That would work well because they are individual dies this time. They're not one whole set. Okay, I think on Saturday, I'm going to have to show you something else from this because it's just so cute. So we have to at least see it 2 times. So I will show you it then. Also, for Card Cafe in July, we will be definitely using the washi tape. So, all right, friends, have a great rest of your week, and I will see you on Saturday. Happy stamping, friends.
Hey there, makers, gather round. It's time to spread that crafty sound. Paper, ink, stamps and snips, we're rolling up our sleeves. Come get your tips, from fresh ideas to color so bold. New techniques and stories told. Every card a little piece of art. Let's dive in, let's make a start. New in the studio, Lisa's here. Spark your style, bring some cheer. Stamp it, snip it, let it flow. Watch your creativity grow.